Alright guys, huge improvements on the way for Wuthering Waves. The 2.6 update is quickly approaching, and with it, aside from the hype 2.6 banners Augusta and Uno, we're expecting some massive quality of life changes and features to improve the game even more. So in this video, let's go over all the brand new info and updates, as the 2.6 update is looking insane in terms of new changes and quality of life features. Just to name a few that we'll be going over in this video, we have the Tower of Adversity skip, the Wuthering Waves skip, boss farming improvements, echo improvements, glider changes, and extra stuff like combat logs and more gameplay improvements. And also remember, for hitting 22k subs on the channel, I'll be giving away my third Lunite subscription on this video, and it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and then leave a comment, max 1 entry per person, and the rules will be in the comments down below. But alright, let's get right into it. It's kind of crazy to think about it, we're already about 20 days away from entering the big 2.6 version update. It feels like we just got into the 2.5 update very recently, where we got some really helpful quality of life changes like the echo management feature, sync tuning for echo upgrades, more team presets, a toggle for the resonator music, and now for 2.6, we have even more nice features on the way. We finally have a highly anticipated quality of life feature being added to the game, which has to do with exploration. Starting from the 2.6 version update, they will have a special glider event, and from this event, this will allow you to use your glider in every map, even the first 1.0 location, which previously had flight restricted. Now unfortunately, we don't have confirmation if the flight being added to all the map locations is indeed a permanent feature or simply part of the limited event lasting just for the 2.6 version update. Now hopefully this does end up being a permanent feature, but at least the good news is, for those who wanted an easier time for exploration on the 1.0 region, it seems like the 2.6 update will be the perfect time to do so. Another one I think is highly anticipated is a feature to skip the Tower of Adversity and Wuthering Waves levels. That's right, in 2.6, it is said that we're getting the feature to skip both previously cleared floors for the TOA and Wuthering Waves. I know it was only a matter of time before they gave us this feature to skip the easier levels, but now we finally have details about the Tower of Adversity changes, which compared to last time, we have a bit more info on how it works. So let's quickly read it over. So here it says, if your previous challenges ended with a total of 24 crest and full crest for floor 1 and 2 of the Tower of Adversity, your team lineup from the previous challenges will automatically be used to replay and complete these floors in the new challenges. And now also, if your previous challenges ended with 30 total crest and instead full crest up to the first stage of the TOA, your team lineup from the previous challenge will automatically be used to replay and complete these floors in the new challenges. So basically, it means we are now able to skip the first few stages of the TOA all the way up to the third stage if you previously managed to clear them. But that is not all that we have for the TOA, as aside from the skip feature, we're also getting new TOA floors. Here it says that the mid-level tower now has 2 more floors, but each character will still consume 5 stamina. This might be another big reason as to why they added the skip feature, because we're getting extra floors, but with extra floors, this also means we can expect a higher reward count with every new TOA reset, so overall pretty good changes on that. And now let's talk about the new skip feature for the Wuthering Waves. From what I've seen, this is up to floors 7 and 8. If you've gotten around 15,000 points for the previous reset, the auto clear for those stages, similar to what we saw for TOA, will become available, and it's supposed to use the same exact lineup as you used previously. So this is pretty good news. If you hit those requirements, you won't have to do it all over again every time the Wuthering Waves reset. And now with the Tower of Adversity getting auto clear feature as well for the first few stages, this will save players lots of time to finish these endgame modes a lot faster. The last change I'm going to mention for TOA in this video is that they're going to make the unlock requirements for all these zones a lot easier for new players. Alright, now moving on to other important expected features, and this one seems to be highly anticipated. We could be getting a rework for the co-op system, perhaps a new mode entirely around bringing new gameplay to the co-op system. This new system will allow us to use our full teams into co-op, which means you can bring your teams of free resonators into co-op alongside other players, and you'll be able to freely switch between your team. So this is definitely going to bring a fresh new aspect to co-op if this does get added in 2.6. The next feature on the way is weekly boss material selector and crafting. Right now, the only way to farm ascension and boss materials is from the bosses itself, but it seems that we're getting a new conversion system where you're able to craft the mats that you need right away. The next quality of life feature on the way is more improvements to the echo leveling system. So in 2.5, we're now able to sync tuners when leveling up our echoes, and now it seems that in the next few updates, this process will become even easier, as instead of the batch upgrade being 5 levels at a time, you'll have the option to do all the way to 15 levels. So this will save like a few seconds, nothing too crazy, but still allow you to upgrade your echoes and all your substats in one go. So I'm sure they will polish the echo leveling up system even more in 2.6. And from what I saw, we can also expect the echoes and team presets to be expanding once again very soon. I know we just got in 2.5 the ability to raise the team presets from 5 to 10, but with the roster of characters quickly growing with every update, it's only a matter of time until we get 15 presets or maybe even 20 team presets. Now for the rest of these changes, these are just a bunch of little changes that will improve the gameplay overall. We can expect better UI visual improvements, better animation for the menus, and better layouts, audio optimizations, performance for the storages, and also more things like smaller storage sizes, stable gameplay, a bunch of stuff that might not sound too important, but still definitely counts towards the quality of the game. Now the last mention for this video, this one is actually pretty cool. We might be getting combat logs, so the ability to see the damage and the damage taken that you've made, possibly a new system that you can toggle on and off during combat to see your current damage or the damage combos that you've done, and possibly even adding somewhat of a training mode where you're able to fight a dummy and basically test your builds and see what does the most damage, which definitely sounds like a really cool feature. So that is what I saw that is on the way. Might not be for 2.6, but we can definitely expect that in the later updates. Let me know down below which one of these are you hyped for the most. The new skip features look very nice, and one thing I'm personally looking forward to is the rework for the co-op system. It does sound like a lot of fun to be able to use your free resonators in the co-op. Maybe that's going to be part of a new co-op event as well, which we all know the co-op events are always pretty well done and really fun. So yeah, these are the ones I'm hyped for the most. You guys let me know what are yours down below in the comments. Hopefully they do announce most of these in the upcoming 2.6 live stream, but the good news is most of these are in the works and are expected in the next few updates. Now if you guys did enjoy, feel free to like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on. Remember to enter the giveaway. I'm giving out a few more lunite subscriptions for 22k subs. Always appreciate you guys for the support on the channel, and as always, thank you guys for watching and see you all in the next one.